Hallo kleines Fräulein, haben Sie heute Zeit, mit mir auszugehen, nur zum Zeitvertreib? Wir gehen über Felder, streifen durch den Wald.
Previously on Fritzy! Fritzy, Vivy, Shamus and Melora plotted to break into the British Museum to steal the Tootin' Ra, their only chance to get back to their time. Tanya asked Jack to help find her father Bob after Nebettawy, that Cleopatra knockoff, zapped him away. Mrs. Tedry asked Cordelia to plan another seance. Victoria reminded them that Darby said death is but a doorway. Marvel Ann met with Dr. Collins, her former psychiatrist and illicit lover. She blackmailed him to discover the truth about Darby. He told her Darby is suffering from a supernatural event. Nebettawy admonished Bakin Kansu she will never tell her prisoner Leonora she was once Nebettawy's sister, Bintana. Jacob declared his love for Victoria. She told him none of it matters. I'm marrying Darby. Darby met Lucida DiCarlo, the headlining Cuban bombshell, at his first Club Garbo rehearsal as MC. Darby and Victoria hosted their engagement party at the Garbo. Fritzy appeared as Darby spoke to his guests from the stage, causing a commotion. Marvel Ann shot Frederica's handgun, hitting Victoria in the arm. Detective Sparks escorted her to jail. Now, let's join our friends. London, 1932. On the Waterloo train, Fritzy, Vivy, Shamus, and Melora.
Fritzy, Vivy, Shamus, I'm auditioning as cellist for Club Garbo's orchestra this morning. You'll wait outside and behave yourselves.
Yeah, no promises. I'm the master of my fate.
Ha! That's a laugh.
What?
Melora, if you don't get a job...
I have to. We need cash to live on to get back to our time in Beverly Hills.
Arg, mateys! Where do your wretched souls for Tonya, the bumbling sea witch who shipwrecked us?
Is Tonya here?
Shamus, you're scaring Vivy. Das ist Häuslein, du idiot.
You'll swing from a yard arm for that, you scarvy-lipped scallywag!
I'm gonna kill him.
Boys, we don't have time for this.
The Netherworld, Nebettawy's dwelling. Nebettawy speaks over her sorceress's flame.
I, Nebettawy, and a bounty fire on the Ramses and New Year's daughter of exalted Pharaoh Ramses, must find the blessed and cursed amulet of Tutankhamun. I will escape the Netherworld and claim the throne of Egypt. I shall banish my traitorous sister, Bintana, who covets what is rightfully mine. Spirits of time eternal and book of the dead, show me that most foul creature who holds the wrong. Anna Amar.
Bond Street train station, Mayfair. In her flames, Nebettawy sees Fritzy, Vivy, Shamus, and Melora exit the train.
Mind the gap.
I'm hungry and I need ein Catnap. Where's the nearest cafe with ein Fensterbank in der Sonne?
What's that, Fritz?
A window seat in the sun.
Fritzy, my audition starts in 20 minutes.
Don't look now, but there are 2 Rottweilers at 12 o'clock!
Perfect. Khalib, Hajam, Tel Katata. Dogs, attack that white cat!
Great Ramses ghost!
Why did you say that?
I don't know, but I'm not sticking around to find out. I'm hightailing it.
Fritzy!
Mind the gap.
Fritzy jumps on a departing train just as the door shuts.
Vivy, Shamus, Melora!
I am like Elena. My flame has gone out.
Fritz, come back!
What do we do?
We find where that train went.
Fritzy!
Vivy, don't cry. Fritz is part homing pigeon.
That's true.
We'll find him.
Mind the gap.
The Eiffel Tower, sunset, top level. Darby and Victoria overlook Paris. Victoria's arm is bandaged.
Victoria, darling, was this the wisest idea? You've a gunshot wound to your arm.
Darby, I had to get out of London and away from the press.
To the Eiffel Tower?
I think it best up here. Darling, just look at that sunset over Paris. It's spectacular.
Our engagement party was a fiasco.
No, it wasn't. It was a beautiful evening, until Marveland shot me.
Her so-called accident.
Marveland's difficult, but I don't think she'd shoot me.
I'm not certain. She senses something wrong with me.
Darling, something's wrong with everyone.
Marveland has it in for me. You, us.
That's paranoid thinking.
Jacob and Elizabeth approach. Victoria, are you alright?
I've your pain pills if you need one.
I do wish you'd stop doting on me.
Don't fault us for being concerned.
Lizzie, to the cocktail bar?
Ooh, love to.
Let's martini.
Jacob, I can't put Victoria through anymore.
How do you mean?
Trauma. She was shot at our party in front of 100 guests.
Well, there's that.
And my condition?
You mean the vapors?
I'm breaking off our engagement.
What? You devastator! Victoria loves you!
And I her. How long will it be before I sneeze and one of us ends up...
You are a right nutter when your German ego shows up, but things aren't that bad.
Aren't they? Jacob, you're my best mate. Be honest.
Well, yes, I suppose they are. You might be right to break it off, but only if...
I'm ending it.
When?
Now.
Now? On top of the Eiffel Tower?
Yes.
Dob, your timing's not grand.
Lizzie, stop.
I'll do it. I bet you £5.
I'm lightheaded. Martinis work fast up here.
They do. I'm wobbly.
Well, don't swig it like a pint.
Jacob, would you like my olive? It's taking room in my glass.
Ta, no.
Over it goes.
Lizzie, you dropped your olive off the Eiffel Tower.
You owe me £5.
Naughty girl. Darby, care for a sip?
No, thank you.
Darling, what is it? You've gone dark.
Lizzie, join me at the bar. I could use a drink.
Yes, but what happened?
Later.
Darling, talk to me.
Victoria, I can't, in good conscience, put you through any more.
More what?
More me.
Darby.
You were shot. I'm a nutter. You're lovely. I have to end it for your well-being.
Darling, what are you saying?
I'm ending our engagement.
What? You're serious?
I love you, but I'm stricken.
We'll face it together.
Exactly. It's not fair to you. I'm sorry, darling. I can't marry you.
Darling, don't go.
Royal Lodge, Windsor Park, Berkshire. Fritzy arrives at the beautiful mansion. He climbs an ivy trellis up to a second story open window. Royal Lodge, second story nursery. Fritzy sits on the windowsill. A young girl of 9 tends her child's tea set. She's bright and well-spoken. It's Queen Elizabeth as a young girl. A large stuffed rabbit sits across from her at the table.
Mr. Rabbit, would you care for tea with your carrot? Governess just steeped it. You would? I'll pour. What a lovely day, n'est-ce pas? I'm so pleased you could join me. I know you're quite busy foraging in the woods. I do so love our times together, though Mama doesn't approve of vermin in the nursery. But we shan't tell her, shall we? Lemon? Here you are. Margaret! My silly sister refused her porridge. Papa's making her sit until she eats it. Oh, a kitty. What are you doing there?
Guten Tag, little Fräulein.
A German kitty?
Yeah.
How are you speaking at my window?
I can't say. I'm lost.
Lost?
2 nasty Rottweilers chased me onto the train, and now I'm here.
That will never do. Mr. Rabbit, we've a guest. This is Mr. Rabbit. Mr. Rabbit, this is...
Fritzy?
I'm Elizabeth. Tea?
I don't drink that.
Margaret, Elizabeth's younger sister, bounds into the room. She's 5 years old, mischievous, and full of energy.
Lilibet, Mama wants you. Oh, a kitty.
A German kitty.
Guten Tag.
A talking cat. How lovely. Are you here from Neverland?
Never what?
If you're looking for Wendy, this is the wrong nursery.
I'm looking for Vivy and Shamus.
Margot, this is Fritzy. He climbed our trellis after 2 Rottweilers chased him onto the train.
Oh, beastly. But now you're safe. Lilibet, can we keep him?
Keep me?
We'll love you and feed you and tell you stories.
Thank you, little Fräulein, but I must find meine friends.
Oh, yes, you must do.
Margot, that's very grown up of you. Fritzy, would you like a spot of milk?
Yeah, that sounds tasty.
Do join us.
Fritzy bounds off the windowsill and sits with Elizabeth and Mr. Rabbit.
Sister, will you serve his saucer of milk?
May I sit by you, Fritzy?
Yeah, danke, I'm thirsty.
No doubt, running from those dreadful dogs.
Pity they weren't corgis. Our new puppy's a dear. What a perfect tea party. Mr. Rabbit, Margot, and Fritzy.
Must you leave soon?
I'd like to take a nap on that sunny windowsill.
Jolly good.
Danke.
Margot, will you pass the milk?
Will you pass the lemon?
Mr. Rabbit, would you like sugar in your tea? Yes, you're welcome.
Fritzy, would you like a biscuit?
I've never tasted one.
You're having an awfully big adventure. Try a nibble.
Yeah, I will. Das ist gut.
Well done.
The four happily continue their tea party. Scotland Yard, holding area. Marvel Ann is in her holding cell.
My daughter in Scotland Yard's hoosegow. I won't believe it.
Daddy, this is the break I've been waiting for. Darby and Victoria's undoing.
Marvel Ann, you're behind bars.
You saw Darby at Club Garbo. He sneezed and started speaking German.
Quite odd, the vapors.
The vapors, Admiral Lord Nelson.
Then what?
Dr. Collins said Darby's suffering from a supernatural event about pyramids.
Pyramids?
He doesn't know why, or wouldn't say.
You've bigger problems. You're the cover of the Daily Mail.
Victoria, she's the cause of this pathetic scandal. Frederica's gun went off by accident.
The bullet grazed her. You're lucky.
Am I? If only my aim was...
Marvel Ann, you're having another spell.
Victoria.
I'm weary of this lifelong obsession.
She deserves it.
Focus. You stand before the magistrate in 1 hour. Your scandal's the gossip of Knightsbridge.
My solicitor assures me my case will be thrown out, and this will double my Tatler readership.
To what end?
I'll expose Darby for the fraud he is. Victoria's virginal standing will be set ablaze like Joan of Arc.
Daughter, the aristocracy has embraced Victoria. They've sent hundreds of bouquets to the steps of the Tedgery mansion because of your gunshot.
No!
And now your biggest problem, we're in financial trouble.
What? How bad? No sprees at Tiffany and Company, or a trip to the workhouse?
Please, sir, I want some more.
Daddy!
Made some very bad investments.
I've gone Charles Dickens.
There's more.
More?
The bank wouldn't extend my loan. I had to borrow money from Angelica Warwick.
Angelica Warwick, the notorious London mob boss?
I've been forced to money launder for Angelica through the Royal Opera Board.
What?
We're in the proverbial shithouse. We may lose our estate.
Oh my god, I'm a squatter in my own mansion.
Not yet.
Not yet. Who else knows?
Angelica.
Daddy, not one bloody word to anyone.
Marvel Ann, control yourself.
Center Marvel Ann. Daddy, bring my Elsa Schiaparelli fur, my peacock feather fascinator, and my Tiffany pearls.
Just what are you intending?
We're heading into battle. Alert the press. My release will be the biggest photo op on the steps of Scotland Yard. Squatter, my ass.
There's a girl.
Club Garbo, Mayfair. Vivy and Shamus wait at the club entrance. A beautiful Bentley pulls up to the curb.
Shamus, Fred should have found his way back by now.
I know, Vivy. I'm worried. A chauffeur opens the passenger door. You've arrived, sir. Fritzy hops out of the Bentley.
Hi, fellas.
Oh, Fritz!
Homing pitch at me right paw.
Who sent you?
2 little Fräuleins. Where's Melora?
In rehearsal. She got the job.
Wunderbar.
Where to wait here?
I don't think so. We're going in.
But Fritz?
Club Garbo. Showroom. Melora rehearses with the orchestra. Fritzy, Vivy, and Shamus watch from the back row.
Okay, everyone, let's take 10. Melora, you sound great.
Thanks, Albie. Fritzy, you made it. But guys, you'll get me fired.
It was Fritz.
Throw me under the bus, Shamus.
Enough, you two. In the lobby now.
Club Garbo entrance. Mayfair. Bob and Callista.
Callista, thanks for the job interview and a place to stay.
You're welcome, Bob. Eduardo's an old friend, and I've made an appointment for you with noted psychiatrist Dr. Bamford Collins. He may help restore your memory.
I don't know how I found your Tower of London tour. You're the best guide ever.
Club Garbo. Lobby. Fritzy, Vivy, Shamus, and Melora.
Now stay here, behind the coat check counter.
Why? What did we do?
Nothing. A woman who totes her 3 cats to work is a nut job.
Get a clue, Fritz.
Lege eine Sache hinein.
What?
Put eine Sache in it.
Melora, I have your Garbo contract for you to sign in the office.
Thanks, Albie.
Gesundheit.
Come again?
Gesundheit.
Oh, Tar.
Hello, Albie.
Callista, Eduardo's expecting you. He's with Chef going over tonight's menu.
Ta, Albie.
Melora, I'll be in the office.
Bob, wait here a tick. I'll find Eduardo.
Okay. Hello, I'm Bob.
I'm Melora.
Do you work here?
I just started as cellist in the Garbo Orchestra. You?
Fingers crossed, in the kitchen.
Ooh, Shamus.
It's the fish and chips from lunch.
What?
Fish and chips for lunch.
Bob, Eduardo wants to meet you in the kitchen.
Great.
Behave.
I will.
Not you. Good luck.
Boar's Head Pub. Tanya's at her booth in the back, drunk.
Day drinking. I've reached a new low. Fritzy got away. Nebettawy zapped Daddy into oblivion. Roger's an a-hole. I'm stuck in 1932 London without my powers. Worst of all, Nigel's out of town and I can't get laid.
The candle on Tanya's table ignites on its own.
Tanya, it is I, Bucking Konsu.
Bucky, Tanya's drunk and frisky. Where you been?
Working on a solution to help you.
Not nice. Barkeep, another round for lap dance?
Keep it in your pants, slag.
Tanya, get your shit together. You oversexed time traveling ghost witch. Damn it.
Enough. I have a task for you.
Did Nebettawy, the great hag of the Nile, send you?
Nebettawy knows nothing of this.
I'm all ears.
I've glimpsed the raw in a vision. It may lead us to the cursed talisman.
Bucky, you sexy ancient Egyptian temple priest. I'll work your pyramid.
Nebettawy's right. Thou art a true harlot.
The Tedry Mansion. Sitting room. Mr. and Mrs. Tedry.
Mrs. Tedry, it's been a week since Darby broke his engagement to Victoria.
Darby wants to protect her. It's a gallant move, if not a bit rash.
Their Garbo gunshot photos the cover of the Daily Mail. 'Tis a heavy lot for a man to bear.
Victoria is at Club Garbo tonight.
So soon?
I said the same, but you know our daughter. A week is long enough, Mama.
And Darby, have they spoken?
Not since the Eiffel Tower.
Oh dear.
Rien dans l'amour non décence. Nothing about love makes sense. Buffon, chartreuse, whatever's wrong. Where's Diddums?
This is most unusual, Mrs. Tedry.
Mr. Tedry, I've never seen them like this. What's that? No, it can't be!
Winifred, what is it?
Ernest, it's Diddums! He's been kidnapped!
Kidnapped?
Tanya's hotel room. Tanya, Roger, and Diddums.
I hate this dog.
Why would you kidnap him?
Back in Kansu, he told me to take him.
And you thought it was a good idea?
Diddums may lead us to the Raw.
This horrible little dog is gonna send us home to our time? You dumbass, have you lost your mind?
Maybe he's smart, like a bird dog.
Yeah, well, genius is about to crap on your rug.
Diddums!
Tedry Mansion. Library. Mrs. Tedry is on the phone.
Cordelia! Diddums! He's been kidnapped!
Oh, Mrs. T, blimey!
Beaufort and Chartreuse are beside themselves, and I need my spiritual advisor.
Of course, I'll consult my charts and be right over.
Thank you, dear Cordelia.
Stay cool, Mrs. T. Keep your stars aligned.
And my bold Aries wits about me.
Club Garbo. Showroom. On stage. Mayfair. The club is packed. Darby MCs.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight at Club Garbo in beautiful Mayfair. We'd like to finish with our headliner, Lucita DiCarlo, who has graciously agreed to sing with me. Without further ado, please welcome back to the stage, Cuban bombshell, Lucita DiCarlo.
Victoria steps into the showroom. Lucita wears a stunning, backless, and Cleopatra-esque costume.
Oh my! Thank you all! Lucita loves you, and Lucita loves you, Darby. Shall we?
We shall. Maestro? You're out of my league. Suavecita, you're out of my league. Yeah.
You're out of my league. Suavecito, you're out of my league. Yeah. A British boy, London town. So posh, he's serving king and crown.
The Cuban girl really shines. She's a diamond who just can't be mine. Like an intoxicating, Havana you break. Your charming wit and ways disarming my defenses. My buena senorita, mi rico papacito. I can't deny you sent me. What can I do to win you? You're out of my league. Suavecita, you're out of my league. Yeah. You're out of my league. Suavecita, you're out of my league. Yeah. You entrances me.
I've been trapped by your chivalry.
Your conga beats like sugar cane.
Your grandma really calls my name.
Bonito suavecita,
Bonito suavecito,
my buena senorita,
mi rico papacito.
like an intoxicating Havana rum you break. I can't deny you sent me. What can I do to win you? Your conga beats like sugar cane. You're out of my league. Suavecita, you're out of my league. Yeah, suavecita, you're out of my league. Suavecita, you're out of my league. Yeah.
Thank you all!
Good night, everyone. See you next time here at Club Garbo.
Club Garbo. Backstage. Immediately following. Albie, Hetty, and Hattie.
I'm telling you, Albie, weird things are happening backstage.
Yeah, I'm spooked.
Eddie, lay off the hooch before the show.
A quick belt is good for the nerves.
Albie, Eduardo asked me to see Darby in his apartment. Will you send him up?
Sure, Lucita. I'll tell him.
Gracias, mi amore.
I mean it, Albie. I got the heebie-jeebies.
Did you hear noises in your Broadway dressing room?
Not once.
There's a hissing behind our wall, like a strange wind.
That's the costume department. Horses steaming your clothes.
With a hammer, I hear thumps.
Oh, that's rats. I see them climb scenery ropes every night. Don't bring in food.
And our makeup mirror lights flicker something awful.
Old wiring.
Well, maybe.
I'm not convinced. Some nights it's like Morse code. We got a ghost.
Did you hear that applause? Lucita and I are a hit.
Congrats.
Ta!
Darby, Eduardo's asked to see you upstairs.
Cheers, Albie.
Club Garbo, Eduardo's upstairs flat, is 1930s Art Deco. Très chic.
Oh, Lucita, Eduardo asked for me.
Darby, I fibbed to Albie. I want to see you.
Where's Eduardo?
He just left for Napoli.
Oh, soft music, lighting, and candles. Champagne? Lucita, one might think you're seducing me.
Chico inteligente.
What?
Clever boy. You posh gents always are.
Club Garbo, backstage, Albie and Chester.
Albie, the stage right special burned out.
I'm on it.
Pardon me, I'm looking for Darby.
I'm Chester Banks, stage manager of the Garbo. May I help you?
I'm Victoria Tedry, Darby's former fiancé.
Darby let you get away? What a dope.
Thank you.
Eduardo wants to see Darby in his apartment.
I'll take you up.
Thank you, Mr. Banks.
Club Garbo, Eduardo's upstairs flat. Lucita's seduction continues.
I'm not posh. I'm from Stratford-upon-Avon, like Shakespeare, working class.
Cheers anyway.
Cheers, my good woman.
You sound posh.
I lost my Cockney accent for the theatre. Had to.
Darby, you're so tense.
Oh, your hand's on my inner thigh.
Relájate.
What?
Relax.
Oh, please stop that.
Lo mejoraré todo.
What? Would you mind seducing me in English?
Lucita make you all better.
I say.
Hey, Eduardo, Victoria's here to...
Darby, take your pants down. We have a quick session of parliament.
Darby!
Lucita!
Victoria!
Chester, I'm busy here.
Victoria, I'm caught in her Cuban love trap.
In your boxers, your trousers at your ankles?
Yeah, you're trapped.
Give over, both of you.
Darby, who is this woman?
My ex-fiancé.
Ex-fiancé?
Lucita, this is terrible.
Judging from your pop tent, it's muy bueno.
What? Oh!
Darby, you gigolo!
Gigolo?
Lucita, how could you?
Cállate, Chester. Darby, you're so sexy. I ravish you, no?
No!
Give Mamacita a kiss.
Lucita, you're not helping. Pardon whilst I hike my trousers.
Oh, I'd say she'd helped herself plenty.
Chester, you dolt.
What's that?
An idiot, you louse. You sleep with Asparago sisters and want my fidelity? Pendejo.
Darby, I saw you two on stage. Now I know why you broke our engagement. For this...
Jezebel?
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Victoria, can I buy you a whiskey?
I'd love one.
Victoria!
Darby, your ex-fiancé is a lâche?
Apparently.
Well, Chester, let's find higher ground. Anywhere but this brothel.
Sister, I know just the pub.
Salgan los dos. Get out.
Gladly, Mr. Shire. Enjoy your tart.
Victoria!
I thought she'd never leave. Now, where were we?
Sweet Jesus, wrapped in swaddling clothes.
British Museum, Egyptian room. The room is empty, but for Fritzy, Vivy, Shamus, and Melora. They stand in front of the case that's holding the Teuton Ra. The Ra is humming.
This is the cause of all our problems. This terrible amulet, the Tutan Ra.
Yes! We've got to steal it.
Shamus, not so loud. Cats aren't allowed in here.
You idiot! The guards will put us in the clink before we start.
Fritz, will our heist work?
It has to, Vivy. The Tutan Ra. It's our only chance to go home.